it just reads like he wants to be a homosexual.
Oh,
But very gentle.
okay.
It's very
I
gentle.
want you to breathe. I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe.
Hello, friends. We're back. We're Black and Curious. I'm Kandrin,
What up, what up? It's Deja. How y'all doing?
and we're back. If you've never been here before, welcome. We do a cross section of pop culture in real life. We're here multiple times a week, and we do a reality recap on Monday nights.
So you
So
can talk about me
today,
struggling with the words. You do it
and I
too.
do struggle with the words. I struggle with the words. I am not ashamed, but the way you've been struggling today is
It is bad, y'all. I promise you, I'm not
rough.
even tipsy. I think it's just because I'm like a little, I feel like a little tickle is trying to come in. My brain is a little
Ooh,
foggy.
the
So
devil
that's
is
why we're
busy.
drinking a hot
Okay,
toddy.
so Deja has our topic. We're doing some Reddit reactions. The floor is
On to
yours.
the mess, shall we?
We shall.
Okay, so this one is from another man. It says, I, 24 male, do not feel valuable to women advice.
What? That's it?
No, that's the title. So it
Okay, go ahead.
says, I don't conform to society's gender norms. I am submissive. I am a submissive man and I don't feel valued by the opposite sex. Every interaction I have ends quickly when they realize I am a submissive person, either through hints or just me being upfront. They always want the traditional man who forges and provides for a family, and that isn't me. I desire to be led. I'm not saying I'm a doormat. I have a spine and confidence when needed, but lose hope when I peek into my dating life. Women are interested
Mm-hmm.
in submissive men as a majority. Sure, there's exceptions for everything, but for the amount of luck involved when you have this trait as a man is fairly high. I think I would feel more valuable if I at least had conversations with women looking for my type, but I never get that. And the devalued feelings amplifies when I think about how often I can pull dates when I lead them on to believe I'm a traditional type, and it makes me feel as though that's the only time I'm valued. Advice would be great, please, because I'm lost. Oh, this one is not as
Hmm.
funny as I thought the other one would. Well,
No, no.
he deleted it
Uh,
though. What say you?
I don't know that I have anything. Find a lid for your pot. I don't. But
I
he's
mean,
saying
he's
he's
having a
having
hard
a
time
hard
finding a lid for
time.
his pride. Most women, to his point, most women want someone who is going to be the able to take charge. And if he is never in that position, like that's never his state of comfort, it's going to be difficult for him to find the right lid for his pride. Not to say that she's not out there, but I don't think that it will be so easy for him to come across as he's experienced already. I also wonder too, like how did we get here? Like what
Say more
why
about that.
why do you feel that you are a submissive man? Why do you want to be submissive? Are you looking, because like this is a little shitty maybe, but not really. It just
Mm-hmm.
reads like he wants to be a homosexual.
Oh,
But very gentle.
okay.
It's very gentle. It's very kind, but it reads like he wants to be the person taken care of.
Hmm.
And it's like in
Okay.
relationship dynamics, typically we do, as women, we do take care of you, but like there's like a give and a take.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading this wrong. I don't know.
Hmm. Okay. I'm trying to think. I don't get homosexual vibes from that. I just get that he doesn't maybe want to have to make a bunch of decisions, or he doesn't maybe want to have to lead the home or lead the woman. He wants someone who's going to run everything for him.
Like that sound like you want a mama.
Could
Like
be.
it's giving you want
Could
to
be
be
that.
taken care of. Like when I'm not the extreme homosexual, not like the story we had before, but like you want to be taken care of and don't want to grow up. You have Peter Pan syndrome. Like potentially.
Well,
I
I
don't
think
re-
could be levels to that too, though, because I'm not sure that someone would say it was Peter Pan syndrome if it was a woman who was saying that they didn't want to have to make a bunch of choices and they wanted to be taken care of. Like, I don't think anybody would be like, you need a daddy then.
And you're right. You're right.
So I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong. I mean, this guy could he didn't say anything about his job. He could have a job where he's making tons of decisions all day and he's just like, I don't want to have to make home decisions, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
He just need to find a very bossy woman who wants
yeah.
to run the show.
Yeah.
And they out
And
here.
he said he's gender non-conforming or something.
No, he didn't say none of that.
Oh, hey,
That's
he
why I
said
was like, it's a lot of pieces that are missing. Like,
yeah.
we need a little more context. I don't know,
mean,
y'all.
he's looking for non-traditional, which is fine. You just have to go, I don't know, maybe online.
I mean, he online. This is on
Reddit. He's on Reddit. But I'm saying, like, maybe his dating profiles ought to be that, or he should be specific about that, because it seems like what he's trying to do is carry on as though he's more traditional than he is, and that's what's getting him caught up. Because he said that he, you know, anytime he's tried to act like he's more of the masculine type, it hasn't ended well for him. So I think maybe if he's just more honest up front and finds women who are I mean, listen, there are bossy women everywhere. So.
I mean, you ain't lying. I don't know. Y'all let us know. Drop down in the comments and let us know about that. While we were sitting here talking about this young man, I found a new story.
Oh, cool. Good. Are we doing both at the same time?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so this is story number 2. If I put a laxative, this is the title, okay? If I put a laxative in my coffee creamer at work, which is in the work fridge, could I face legal trouble? Those are things I find. Let's say I buy coffee creamer for coffee at work and put my name all over it so people know it's mine. I notice no matter what, people still steal the creamer. So in a single day, it manages to be all used up. If I try again, it says if I try again, but this time with a laxative, could I get in trouble? It's my creamer. So if someone steals it, it's their problem, right? And then it says edit. Wanted to add another question. What if I labeled on the creamer that it contained a laxative and people still drank it? Oh shit. I'm like, coffee is already like a laxative. So then you go put a laxative in the damn creamer. Like, people
Well,
will be
you're gonna find out real fast who's been drinking your coffee creamer, ma'am.
Child, everybody. According to them. That is crazy.
I understand the thought of wanting to do that. I don't know the legal implications. I'm thinking of, okay, there's this tort law. Go with me. There's this like eggshell plaintiff sort of thing. So, for instance, you take the plaintiff how they are, essentially. Whoever you aggrieve, you take them as they are. So I'm thinking of a person who already has IBS or something, and you're putting laxative in there, and now you have upset their stomach to the point that they're in the hospital or something. Like, could you be liable? Perhaps. That's not criminal law. That's like tort law, which is civil. Could someone sue you? Maybe. I don't know. It depends on your state, but like,
that's crazy. I didn't think about that.
You know, like, so you have to basically, like, if this person is super fragile and it's an eggshell and you do something to them, you take them as they are. And even if that would normally only cause a scratch on somebody, if it causes a laceration on them, then you have caused that.
But so here's my thing, like, even if, like, did I cause it or did you cause it because you decided to go and partake in something that didn't even belong to you? Yeah, that's self-inflicted.
Right, but then you also may have a I guess maybe like a duty to warn.
I mean, he said or they said, because I don't know if this is a male or female, they said, what if I labeled the creamer that it contained a laxative and people still drank it? Like, that's on you.
Now, if you label it and say, hey, this contains a laxative, or this has been enhanced or something, then maybe you can get away with it.
Child,
Because
somebody in the
you
comments
have more
said,
than.
this shit is funny. Somebody in the comments said, you're going about this backwards. Get a laxative bottle, clean it out real good, and put your creamer in there.
Because that's what I was thinking too. It's like they have like baby mason jars, and I'm petty enough that I would, or like a little baby container, little cup, and I would just have a little cup of creamer for every day, especially if people are going to just be drinking my stuff. But also, aren't you people who consume other people's stuff scared of what they have done to it? Aren't you people
People
scared
no,
of
no. You
cats
know
and
that?
dogs upon the counters in people's homes? Y'all not scared?
Child, you know people in corporate settings have be going into the refrigerator and eating other people's lunch all the time.
I know they
Sandwiches that
do.
people have personally made, like
It's happened to me. I know that they do, but
eating out your Tupperware, like girl.
yeah, it has happened to me, and I was mad because I did not have a whole bunch of money to be throwing around going to buy lunch. But it has definitely happened to me.
Me too.
But yeah, like if you put the label up there, I don't see why not. Like
I'll never forget. I was working at a department store. I wasn't there long, but I put my lunch bag in the refrigerator with my lunch in it. And I had left it there because I forgot we went to lunch somewhere else. So then I went the next day to go. I was like, well, I ain't got to buy nothing. I got it in the refrigerator. Girl, I go down there. My goddamn bag was empty as hell.
you know
That
what
is
level
the
of trash
worst
you got to
feeling.
be to eat, not just eat somebody's lunch that might have been out in the open, but actually go into someone's lunch bag and
Yes.
consume what's in their lunch. You got to be an extra level of trash for that, in my opinion.
Agreed.
You know what else I'm thinking about? I wonder if a work like code of conduct would come into play. Or would you be kind of like risking your job doing something like that as like code of conduct? Like you're trying to harm people.
You know what? You might be right, but why don't the job provide coffee creamer? I don't understand that.
It's the minimum that they can do. But also, people are greedy. And I'm assuming that this is probably some like hazelnut or like the Starbucks,
An
the
expensive
caramel
ass.
macchiato creamer
Yeah.
that make it taste like Starbucks. You'd be like, that little piece of half and half, white half and half on the counter is not going to give you the same results.
And it's not. It is not able. Okay.
So, I don't know. I wouldn't do that. I think you should just get your little personal size creamer and, pour some out for yourself every day and take it to work. That's what
Or
I
make
would
your
just
shit at
do.
home and bring it with you. Like, duh, that would solve all these issues.
I
That's what
wouldn't.
they have Starbucks cups for. That you can get a non-branded tumbler and do the same thing. Just carry it with you. It'll be all right. It'll still be hot. You get the right cup. Anyway, y'all let us know what you think about these two stories. Drop down in the comments. Of course, make sure you're following us on all our social media and checking out blackandcurious.com, and we'll see you in the next conversation. Bye.